The dumbest NBA wannabe gangster by Patrick CC. You know who he's talking about. Wait, who do y'all think he's talking about? Who y'all think he's talking about?
Pop your shit, twin. No, I got one continent.
He talking about Ja? Yeah, he talking about Ja. He talking about Ja.
Y'all are spelling it wrong. It's Ja Warrant.
He talking about Ja. He talking about Ja.
It said slime Ja.
Out of the 5 major American sports, basketball is the hardest sport to make it to the pros. 1 in 12,363 players, or 0.008% of players, will get signed to a professional team.
Holy shit.
To put that in perspective, if every dot on a basketball represents one potential pro signee, 3 dots out of the 35,000 will make it. The NBA also happens to pay their players the best, with the average salary per player being roughly $10 million per year.
This is how much y'all think I'd be making, bro, because holy shit, $10 million per year? That's not even.
I don't even know why
It's not 6 figures. That's not 7 figures. That's like, hey, bro, making 8 figures. 8.
Now see this front he putting on? This nigga's making 9 figures.
No, if I was making 9 figures, I would be on Billboard.
Which would place you in the top 0.1% of earners in the United States. So someone like Ja Morant securing the extraordinary job as a professional basketball player means he has basically won the lottery of life. He worked extremely hard and is being rewarded at the highest level for his efforts. And instead of building his legacy and setting up potential generational wealth for him and his family, he's deciding to take on the role as a gangster rapper, assaulting people, flexing weapons on Instagram, and trying to prove to the world that he really is about that life.
And then the Ja Morant meat brigade that's been fucking suckling on this nigga's balls the entire time trying to defend him putting a gun up to the camera. Y'all niggas are idiots, I'm not gonna lie.
It just doesn't make sense. He's not from there.
He's not from there.
There is literal evidence of you being not from there, nigga. Like, why does it matter?
Person who made the NBA to go back to the hood. Ja grew up in South Carolina in a small, quiet country town called Dalzell. Dalzell is a few miles outside of Sumter, which is ranked as the 46th most dangerous city in South Carolina. He went to Crestwood.
The 46th most dangerous in South Carolina, the city. 46. not even top 10.
High School, where student academic performance is just about average with the entire state. It's pretty safe to say that Ja grew up in a very average American suburb, surrounded by slightly above average crime rate, and went to an average school. We have no reason to...
Could y'all imagine his schoolmates? Like, he, of course they proud of him because they probably not on the same type of shit that he on. But like, imagine you went to, y'all ever like go to school with somebody, or you know like how a person is, and then you see them off and they try to act like a whole different persona, and you're like, damn, nigga, we know you're not like that. Like, why are you like doing that? But his schoolmates supposed to be thinking that same thing.
Believe that he is a gangster or is gang affiliated in any way. He has no criminal record, no history of violence, and really only a few minor arguments on the court, which is extremely normal. Ja has 2 loving parents who have always supported his basketball dreams and are very proud of him. His mother describes him as a genuinely loving person. His father T used all of his free time to privately train Ja and help him become the superstar he is today. Morant is only 23. He was drafted as the number 2 overall pick by the Memphis Grizzlies in 2019. He won Rookie of the Year in his first season after averaging nearly 18 points per game, and every year his stats have just gotten better and better. This year he's been on fire with a 27-point average while shooting 46%. In the 2022 offseason, Ja signed a 5-year extension with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Damn.
This contract would earn him 25% of the salary cap yearly, which is estimated to be around $40 million per year, putting him roughly in the top 10 earners in the entire...
And why would you throw that all the way to flex a gun on the screen and act like young boy, bro?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm making that much. I don't give a fuck what a nigga is thinking about me. Bro, like, we is not in the same tax bracket. What lie, the fuck?
Yo, nigga worried about if people say he from the hood or not, bro. Who cares?
I can't even grasp the concept of why he's trying to do it either. Cause like, it'd be one thing if he was trying to do it like he's trying to get women. Nigga, you're making $40 million. Right. How are you struggling?
Why do people act like being from the hood is a cool thing too? By the way, like, nigga.
Oh yeah, we gotta fix that.
Like, can we stop doing that?
That shit.
Can we stop acting like being in fucking the roughest conditions ever just is cool, nigga? It's
that nigga. Hey, what that one nigga say or on that blindfolded shit? Yeah, I really relate to struggle when niggas struggling, you know what I'm saying? That's where I really
the nigga
relate
said,
to
he
that
said,
shit.
"Oh, I relate to struggle. I relate to struggle, bro. Ain't nobody want to be from the fucking hood, my nigga. It's just if you from the hood, you there."
NBA. His performance in the first 5 seasons are reminiscent of Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, and Allen Iverson.
Hey.
Ironically, AI and Ja have even more in common.
What's wrong with you, nigga?
Indulging in a lifestyle that is synonymous with rappers, more specifically, gangster rappers. Allen Iverson liked to party, go to clubs, drink, and gamble, which ultimately led to the downfall of his career. Ja Morant, as of recent, likes to show people how tough he is. On January 3rd, 2023, TMZ reported that Ja Morant was allegedly involved in the attack of a minor during a basketball game in July at his Tennessee home. The two got into an argument, and the teenager said Ja approached him, put his chin on his shoulder, and asked a bystander, "Should I do it to him?" Then struck him with a closed fist.
And he act like that's cool. Like, oh, you get cool points for that, bro. First of all, that's a jit, first of all. And what do you, even if that was a regular dude, should I do that to him? Like, were you in front of the bitches or something, bro? And that was about to, like, what was it, bro? You're literally a millionaire, bro. Why are you doing this? And, like,
you can tell when niggas come up on money and they don't know how to operate.
Bro, like, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? Brownies, thank you. Oh no, hold on, I got it wrong. Brownies was good though. Zex, thank you for the tier 2 for 6 months. Appreciate you, Zex.
Every 6 months.
Appreciate you.
Knocking him to the ground. From there, Ja continued sticking him while on the ground, and another man jumped in and began hitting the boy as well.
So they jumped him. They jumped.
Officers in the dock say they noted the teenager had a large knot on his head. Ja says he did strike the boy, but he was acting in self-defense after the boy threw a basketball at him. Morant told officers the teenager made verbal threats stating he'd light his house up as he was being escorted off the property. There are also separate reports that say that Ja hit the boy 12 to 13 times and even went into his house, grabbed a gun, and put it in his waist.
You're a grown ass man too, acting like that. And y'all get, well, not y'all, but motherfuckers on Twitter defending him. And motherfucker, he's an idiot. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even hear about this. He's an idiot. I didn't
hear about this either.
He's an idiot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
banned, taunting the boy. Now, NBA news outlets were harping on the fact that the kid was 17, but to give Ja the benefit of the doubt, a 17-year-old these days most definitely could light your house up. The 4 people involved in Pop Smoke's murder were 19, 18, 17, and 15. It's easy to see 17 and think of an innocent boy, but that may not be the case. The teenager did press charges, and the boy's mother demanded $20 million from Morant, but the charges were dropped due to insignificant evidence, and it was looking more like a false allegation for someone to make a quick payday off an NBA player. But 4 days before this fight...
That's good. Good attempts. I fuck with it.
If I was his mom, I'm doing the same shit.
That was going to be an amazing payout.
Ja had another police report filed by a security guard at a finish line in the Memphis Mall. The altercation started after Morant's mother had a dispute with an employee, which led her to call her son. Ja showed up with 9 men. A verbal confrontation transpired, and then a member of Morant's group pushed the security guard in the head. Morant then said, "Let me find out what time he gets off," which made the guard want to file a report as he felt threatened by Morant's statement. Now, Ja had the opportunity to show the world how gangsta he was when Shannon Sharpe pressed the Grizzlies on the sidelines of their match against the Lakers.
I remember this.
Shannon yelled at Dylan Brooks saying he can't guard LeBron, to which Dylan responded, "F you." Shannon retaliated and stood on the sideline begging
I ain't gonna Unk built for it too. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even notice until I seen this clip. Unk is really built for this shit
them
too.
to get in his face. Ja's father T even got up and barked at him a little bit, but nobody wanted to get up and close to Shannon. Ja yelled from across the court.
And the Grizzlies.
And as soon as people tried to usher Shannon away, that's when the Grizzlies decided to try and press him. Shannon later said, "They don't want this smoke. They don't want problems. But I wanted everything they had." Fast forward 1 week later, and Ja got into an altercation with Chris Duarte of the Indiana Pacers. Chris pushed him 3 times while Ja repeated, "Don't touch me." But Ja had some plans for retaliation after the game. Acquaintances of Grizzlies star Ja Morant aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party near the team's bus in the loading area of FedEx Forum.
Okay, now, if he pushed them back or hit him during that game, I wouldn't have been mad at it because he did say, "Stop pushing me," like at least 3 times during the game. I would have been mad at it. Bro waited till after the fact that Cats bro lacking. Oh, see, he waited after to go pull up on him. This is insane. I'm
not gonna lie. I didn't know there was this much stuff on Ja.
If he hit him, he would have been suspended. He would have been suspended, but I mean,
yeah.
it's better than what the fuck this nigga doing now. This bro waited till after the game. Well, you can make the argument that he's not going to get caught this way, but obviously if niggas know about it, then I mean.
Arena, and later someone in a slow-moving SUV, which Morant was riding in, trained a red laser on them.
Okay, there he should have just pushed him, bro. He should have just pushed him, bro. He should have just pushed him. Oh, you're good. He should have just pushed him. He should have just pushed that nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He got the red. He should have just pushed him. That would have been better.
Yo, I will never understand till this day how niggas can get so mad over a sport that you want to take somebody's life.
Bro, you're a professional basketball. It's not even street ball, bro. You're a professional basketball player too. How is this possible?
That shit's not even cool when it comes.
We don't know if Ja was the one who pointed the aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party near the team's bus in the loading area of FedEx Forum Arena, and later someone in a slow-moving SUV, which Morant was riding in, trained a red laser on them. We don't know if Ja was the one who pointed the laser, and we also don't know if that laser was attached to a gun.
That laser was definitely attached to.
But was Ja trying to do the first post-NBA game drive-by? I guess by comparison, it's not as bad as Gilbert Arenas. The Wizards player in 2009 brought a gun into the locker room and threatened to shoot one of his teammates over a card game. But let's not forget that last year at 2 in the morning, Ja said to a Twitter op that it's free to see how hollows feel, referring to hollow tip bullets.
What the hell?
And if that evidence wasn't enough, just last week, Ja went on Instagram Live while he was at the strip club and flashed a gun to the camera.
This nigga looked like a fucking termite when he recorded this, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
I don't know what fucking Nerf gun that nigga flashed, but that shit was small as fuck. Like,
this action prompted a 2-game suspension, as well as Ja deactivating all of his social media pages. Obviously, 99% of people denounced this behavior, but some people like Gilbert Arenas and Paul Pierce defended Ja.
Paul Pierce is a fucking idiot.
Basically saying they understand why he...
I don't care what y'all say about Ja. I carried a gun after I was stabbed. Y'all don't know what he going through. Everyone got something to say until you really know what's really going on. Shut your ass up. When you black and rich, you a target, period. So yes, that's why he flashed the gun in front of everybody on camera. Nobody's saying that he can't carry a gun, bro, in GTA.
Okay.
Why are you flashing a gun at the camera? Who are you talking to? Who the ops? Who are you scaring, my nigga? Like, you're a professional NBA basketball player, bro. Paul Pierce is a fucking idiot,
I'm not
my nigga.
gonna lie. This nigga needs to worry about putting some commas and periods in that fucking sentence before he worry about what another nigga is doing. And then, what the fuck did Gilbert Arenas say, nigga? Because there's just no...
It just says he defends him.
Said shit.
It just said he defends him. Just play ball. Shut up. Paul Pierce, fuck Boston. Like, Paul Pierce, shut the fuck up, nigga, and put some points on the fucking board, nigga.
There's a gun. Ja has everything going right for him. He's living a life that's near impossible to achieve. So why does he want to run around and act gangsta now?
Bro, you not hard. That's not your life. People that in that life would give anything to be in your life.
Damn, I swear sports and music are so synonymous because we want to be them and they want to be us. Those lyrics come from Thank Me Now, the final track on Drake's 2010 debut album Thank Me Later. Rappers love the esteem, the money, and the safety that basketball players have, but basketball players love the lifestyle that rappers have. We know that Ja loves NBA YoungBoy. He is constantly going on IG Live.
I haven't seen a YoungBoy dick eater that is at this level in a long fucking time, my nigga. Like, anytime I see a video of this nigga and he's like anywhere doing anything, I swear to God, there's YoungBoy in the background.
Oh,
every
rapping
single
along
time.
to his lyrics. YoungBoy has a way of making his nefarious lifestyle sound fun and exciting, even though it's extremely stressful and he likely has a target on his back 24/7.
Oh, no.
Like we said before, Ja is from a small suburb in the middle of South Carolina, and we have reason to believe he's had a pretty solid and stable upbringing. He moved to Memphis, which is known for being a dangerous city, home to a lot of famous rappers. He became the face of the Grizzlies franchise, so everyone in the city loves him. When he goes to the club, where real Memphis gangsters probably hang out, they likely show him love. Even rival gangsters in Memphis could probably bond over the Grizzlies being their favorite team. He's getting a taste of their lifestyle, the lifestyle that his favorite rappers
It's like when y'all ever, well, I'm not gonna say y'all, but y'all ever like see a nigga like hang around somebody who's extra like hard, hang around somebody who act a certain way, and then they just start acting like that nigga just cause association. You know what I'm saying? That's like That's like if that's like Miles. He go to the gym. That's like if I act like and Miles know that like he's strong. You know what I'm saying? He could lift something like lift up a certain amount of weight. That's like if I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, y'all know me, nigga. Like I could really bench press fucking 7,000 with my fucking ass cheeks, nigga. Like I'm just really like that. It's just like no, nigga, you're not. You're just doing that because you're with somebody who could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why people keep doing that shit. Like it's not cool.
Be yourself.
Just be
Bruh.
yourself.
If niggas don't fuck with you, 9 times out of 10, niggas. Not everybody gonna fuck with you, man. Just be yourself.
That's the thing,
like,
bro.
it
They don't
doesn't
got to.
fucking matter, bro.
Terrible example. You gay?
Glamorize. They are bringing him places he never would have been able to go, and he probably isn't too worried about his safety because he doesn't have enemies. He wants the power and the respect that comes with having street cred, but he doesn't have to risk his life for it, and he has a guaranteed $10 million yearly salary. Ja has everything they don't, and he wants...
Now he's losing that.
It's the
Well,
one
he's not losing it entirely, but he's suspended for a couple games.
thing they have. But the one thing that they have requires them to be alert and prepared to risk their life at any given moment. Some people say 23 years old is enough to know better, but there's no doubt that a small reason why he's acting out is due to his age. 23 with enough money to do whatever he wants is dangerous, especially when his father is also indulging in his son's success. The NBA definitely wants to see Ja succeed, but if he continues down this path, he will be ostracized by the media, and eventually it will be too risky for any team to bring him on. His career will be cut short similar to other players who have tried these antics in the past. And the funny part about that is, his new friends that are bringing him into this lifestyle won't be there for him when he isn't a star basketball player anymore.
That's tough. W video from Pat. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose it.
Fact.
Everybody already talking about him, bro. Talking about some like, bro. If you look at the articles, Thug Morant, he's a thug. He's a fucking thug, bro.
Ja Morant.
He's a thug. Any team will take a chance on Ja. Is that a fact? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't.
I think right now, while it's still not like really bad,
Not
but
today.
if it gets super controversial, they're not taking that nigga.
If you keep doing that shit, they not taking that nigga.
They're not taking that nigga.
At some point, they gotta put their foot
The
down.
NBA is still about money.
Yeah,
You know
at
what
the
I'm
end of the day,
saying?
it's still about money.
They're not taking that nigga.
But W video from Pat. W video from Pat. W video.